Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Daemonum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld and city to free demons, and welcome to another episode of the stream here in Daemonum Arena. Good evening, everybody. Well, today is the first day of a new attempt at Minecraft. Some friends moved to All the Mods 10, and I figured that I hadn't played with them for a while, so I wanted to join in on it. Which also meant leaving behind the All the Mods 9 world that I had been working in. Which, I mean, that's kind of how Minecraft works, ultimately. You get the itch, you do some building, the itch changes, you start over. This is how games like this, honestly, just kind of work and propagate themselves. Like, I don't know, that's just the way the formula works for me. But before I get into the game, I did want to mention that this Saturday, the 25th, we have Multi-World Madness once more. And at present, we have 4 other people saying that they have been interested in joining in. See if I can't get the list right quick. I believe it is, including myself, it'll be Kagan, Lucas Yoshino, and RT. Mizuko said interested, but they did just recently say that they are going to be working late that day, so unfortunately they may not be able to join in. Well, as a result, they will not be able to join in, which is unfortunate, but life happens. And there's always the async events, of course, which, given proper timing and location, I will be doing gameplay of any async that I'm a part of on stream days that I decide to run it. So, you know, you can look forward to that in future stream events as well. But with that, let's get over to the game, because it's on a server now. And as a result, well, things are going to be a bit different. Also, I need to double check something quick before we get into gameplay, because if this is filtered on, okay, thank God it's not, but there's still going to be stuff that's loud in this game, and I apologize for that. The volume balancing for some items in this game is not the greatest, but we're here to play the game, and play the game we shall. Here I go. So I've already done a fair bit of work, as you might be able to tell, just from, you know, the sheer amount of things in this building. I built this all myself from scratch. These I got as gear, and God, I like the design of them. Also, we have multi-jump and slow fall and more multi-jump. Yeah, I can Mary Poppins my way a fair distance across the map. It's honestly really fun. A great mobility tool. I also have a lava generator, and I need to make a hell portal. Where are you? Hi, buddy. Of course, of all things right now, I have a really shoddy horde. And mage armor, because I'm a mage, at least by Ars Nouveau tactics. I'm not the only one that's Mary Poppins. Welcome on in, Estradians. Hope the evening finds you well. You have some Mary Poppin abilities yourself. it is really useful just to have a quick spot to land and be like, you know what? I don't want to think about most enemies in the game, so I'm just going to land up here and think for a minute. Can't reach me up here. I should also make an animal ranch. Question being, with what land? I had to do more terraforming and whatnot. Not to mention, the dirt around here is not the greatest quality. It's silty and coarse, which I think actually keeps me from growing particular crops, which is kind of annoying. But, you know, we start somewhere. Honestly, I bet with enough dedication, I could literally just head bash this into a flat plane. Dear God, all these flowers. It'd be really nice if I needed pink and red dye. I suppose. Never doubt the future. And my floating kitchen. Should probably support the back half of this. Gravity's a bitch. As it stands, though, I have a couple of things that I'm working on. Well, there go my ankles. I need to make barrels. That's right, you heard me, folks. I'm making barrels. Need slabs and redstone torches. Which... barrel. I've been barreled. Thank you for the barrel, Inastranians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12. That should work, I believe. Oops. Make 2 redstone torches. And we're going to make birch barrels because I can, well, it would in theory have been birch barrels. Now there's spruce barrels. And I'm starting sophisticated storage stuff. Copper barrels. I have 2 copper barrels. I'm going to make them 2 iron barrels. And once again, we have the quest book, of course, which is helpful. It guides you in some ways. I actually already have mechanism order tripling in place. Sophisticated chest, copper chest, iron chests. Storage controller allows you to work with multiple storages if they were on one big storage multi-block. This allows for a very large storage network, which can be combined with mods like Applied Energistics or Integrated Dynamics. The storage controller acts as an in-out point for all storages attached to it. Connecting either can be done by simply putting storages next to the storage controller or next to others that are already connected to storage controller. This works up to 14 blocks away from the controller in all directions. Damn. Actually didn't, well, I mean, pretty sure Matt's told me about that before. It just went in one ear and out the other because I'm often thinking of other things while being talked at. Especially when Minecraft is involved. I did do some work, not as much as my neighbors down the way though. I did do some work on a Theurgy build. And in theory I could get it up to the same standard, but like what my neighbors did over in their neck of the woods is honestly really cool. This, as it's set up, can effectively, with enough fueling, turn just plain old cobblestone into ore tripling. And it starts by calcining or calcinating cobblestone into strata salt, and then taking that strata salt and calcinating it further down into mineral salt. It is not a fast process by any stretch of the imagination, but it is an at least somewhat efficient operation. But then again, there's also just this. The mechanism setup, it just kind of works. And I was doing the math earlier and realized that it turns one raw clump into effectively 3 ingots. Which, if I'm doing my math correctly in my head, would mean that it is effectively ore tripling. Just I'm pretty sure my math works out, but that's at least what I thought when I was looking at it. I have so much junk. Oh, what's even worse is that I recently dove into a tower island, and they kept spawning enemies that dropped backpacks. So I have even more junk to sort through. Honestly, I'm thinking that it might be time to consider the AE system again. Which is another project in and of itself. Having experience levels is useful for the Ars Nouveau stuff, because I still need to make a bunch of the spell components so that I can cast more magic. Right now, I have not a whole lot, actually. I don't have a whole lot in spell glyphs, and honestly, so far, I've kind of been using it for lighting and silk touch. Because unfortunately, at present, the way our server is set up is not updated yet, and Silk Touch is not working through Silent, but it is working through other avenues. So I just kind of decided the lesser of two efforts there is to just get the Silk Touch somewhere else. So the purification chamber requires an input, and the energized smelter requires an output. Bottom is an output. Right hand side is nothing so far. And you have an input to your left. So in theory, at this point, if I just lump a bunch of raw ore stuff in here, it'll process through this and triplicate. A few things I should probably actually do that with right now to start processing more things. That is... Where is there? The osmium, the iron, gold. Interesting thing is, I was also looking at the these ore processors, and if you put this, like the stone ore, in the enrichment chamber, or the purification chamber, you get 3 clumps, as opposed to the raw bits that give you 2. These clumps then break down into 2 dirty gold dust a piece. That's 6 dirty gold dust. 4 of those turn into 3 gold dust, which then get turned into bars. So for every 2 ore, I'm doing my math right. For every 2 ore, I'm getting 9 bars. Is that right? No, I'm getting 6 bars. For every 2 ore, I'm getting 6 bars. Which still equates out to ore tripling. Does it not? Am I doing my math right, or am I just completely off my rocker? 3 clumps, 6 dust, 4 with 2 left over. 6, 4 with 2 left over, and then they added the 2 join in for another 4. Brings it 3, 6, 9. Wait, no. Damn right, it would be 9. 9 per ore, wouldn't it? What the heck? There's a way to test this. I may as well just do it. I'll try it out with the deep slate iron ore because I have a lot of iron. I want to see this work out. You with the face, take these. Right, you don't... Can't you, though? No, you don't input, you eject. Your eject is on. Yours is on. Yours is off. It's now on. What did I have to do for this again? Well, I'll think about that in a second. That'll go through its process. Pretty sure I remember what I need for you. 3 iron clumps. 5 iron clumps, 2 dirty dust. So that's going to be 12 dust. Yeah, so I'm going to get 3 bars out of this, or 9 bars out of this. Where I normally would have gotten... Oh god. I normally would have gotten 1. Iron ingot, 3 iron dust. Which is about to turn into 5 or 6. There we go. Yeah, 5 in, 4 out. That's 9 bars per 2 stone ore. So that's 4.5 bars per ore. Mathematically, not physically. Interesting. Now, the other thing that I need is... Pretty sure... Logistical transporter, isn't it? I have control circuits for that. I do. Combine that with some steel. It'll be a real steel. Logisticals. Yes, yes, give me a second. Then... May not be the most efficient method, but it's an effective method. Pull from there into elsewhere. Ta-da. Yep, there we go. Now to send it on its way. So this is going to be processing for a while, and it's going to run out of electricity. I can already tell. I wonder if I should find... make more... No, I should make a biofuel generator. That's what I should do. I do have to make that soonish. Or at least that's the next target. Here, hold these. I'm not going to use them right now. This thing scares me, by the way. I've tried throwing it away like 3 times and it's refused to stay dead. I don't like it. So I'm apparently going to use it to terraform the land a little bit. It's not going to be easy, mind you, but... a small tunnel? Pretty sure that's what I'm looking for. It is. Did I break it? Good. Holy Lord, I can see why I did. Jesus. It's gone. The evil is cleared. Turning into regular dirt? Probably not. Accelerated planter. We used to make earth essence. Can be used on dirt to turn into grass. That's cool. Seems like a strange use of You can grow flax and coffee beans on it. You can grow rice and canola on it. Stone mason. Be used in a ritual to make end stone. Or no. Summon a possessed endermite. Yeah. Which drops end stone. So, you know, there's that. And bees can flower it. Calcinator to strata. It can be distilled to mercury. This long drawn out process. Dear God. Things I do for flatland. This probably isn't going to look good, but it's going to be functional. Especially considering I need more farmland. But again, I'd like to have functional farmland. Which apparently includes changing the dirt type. Small town. Go dirt farming. Yeah, that's basically the long and short of it. I didn't realize this was going to be a thing, which, I mean, I suppose kind of hard to know it was going to be a thing when it's the first time I've run into silt grass. How dare I be poorly versed in changes to Minecraft terrain generation between two different versions of a mod pack. Shame on me. Picking on myself here. Shame. For shame, Doc. So much crap. So much crap and junk. I'm gonna go over to our neighbors for a second and see. Drawer. Huh. You guys have nightmare problems over here. Ruh-roh. Quick decision. Sleep. A 1x1 drawer, 1x2 drawer, 2x2 drawer. How does one make this? Just chests and planks. Okay. I can do that. Probably. Unfortunately, that doesn't solve all of my problems, but it definitely just puts a damper in them. Suppose I could do a 1x1 and a 4x4. Sorry, a 1x1 and a 2x2. Haru, haru. That'd be for 4. What is a 1x1? Just a chest surrounded by planks. So then we have 5 and 8. Of course. And then I'm going to need to take an oak plank after the fact. Oak plank, oak plank. Maths. 2, 3, 4, 5. The 1 by 1. And the 2 by 2 huru huru. Industrial hemp seed can go away. And then what I can do, in theory. Please tell me I didn't actually just make 4 of these boogers, but you know. Oh god, I did. Huh. Well, okay. Guess I'll do that. Ooh, or better yet. I don't have an axe. Hell with it. Well, that's one spot for it. Not where I wanted it. It's a spot. There we go. All that junk in there. All that junk in there. All that junk in there. Put all this junk in there. Come on. Silk coarse dirt. Now I'm thinking of portals. So what's likely to drive me batty is the fact that, like, because there's 2 different types of dirt here, it keeps messing with the vein miner. It makes clearing rows a bit annoying. Unless something like that miraculously happens. And this is going to be one of those power struggle ones. Oh, look, a hole. I just had another wild idea. And I still needed to do this either way to level out the area. Oh look, it's raining. Do not complete that dig. All right, more flatland. And then we turned into farmland at some point too. Turn that back to shapeless. There are a bunch of flowers and what have you. Bit by bit, terraforming this island into a conglomeration of fuckery. Well, this looks like a dangerous place. And a place that I came from? If the torches are any indicator. But the ore processor's chugging. Perhaps I can, in fact, get away with Cask of Amontillatoing this hole. Hell with it. That's the course. Mint. Ask a farmer to plant this for you. And here's where I'd put my farmer, if I had one. Come to think of it, I could set a mistag. Which may not be a bad idea. Papa Nelly, the head of potatoes. Oh, that's a title. Not sure I like it, but it is one. Come here. Another thing I can do. Some of that exorbitant amount of dirt. $64 enough. Oh, hey, you're the head of potatoes. I mean, I might be able to take him, but I don't know that I want to try that risk. Ah. Yeah, this should do. We're done. Where have I gone? Ah, heck. So we got that. Yeah, I vaguely exist as well. Welcome on in. Hope the evening finds you well. We are Obsidian casting. I tried to make this with a with mechanism pipes earlier, and it didn't quite work out, so I changed to these modern dynamics. Remember how earlier on, Matt, I said good writers borrow, great writers steal? Yeah, I've been stealing some of your ideas. Well, if we're gonna do it like this, don't we have enough diamonds to spend? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Just doesn't want to spend the durability. It's fun doing it this way. Modern dynamics pipes are just nice. Yes, they are. Besides, it helps with some forcible terraforming by getting rid of these fucking flowers. This biome looks so weird because I'm here. Let's be honest. So that's 3 up, then... Ow, my ankles. All I need now is 2 more buckets of lava. Out my ankles again. Out my head. I don't know how that one caused fall damage. Who knows? I don't ask questions anymore. I just take my beatings. Those folks have to pay extra for that. Ta-da. Now, the only thing that gives me a cause to pause at the moment is that this is all going to be considered the same dirt type for the most part. I don't want to suddenly have a hole underneath me. And I just need to crack open the dirt. All right. stuff. Come borrow some lava from you for Kickstart later. I mean, yeah, I found dripstone and some stalagmites, or stalactites. So I figured, hey, I can do lava gen. So I grabbed some from that lake to the south of y'all, and yeah, set to work. Oh god, it's actually made some pretty decent time through that ore. Oh boy. That's been busy. With pointed dripstone, that means you have growable pointed dripstone too. That's true, and I should have set one up for that. Damn. Mechanism updates and fixes the render crash. See, that's the thing. It's only happened to me once so far, and that was doing this. And now ever since then, it's been fine. Like, I know you don't want to chance it, which, fair. But so far, I've only really seen the render crash happen once. So I'm not tempting fate by sticking it on thing. Well, no, I did tempt fate. I tempted fate because originally I tried to use mechanism pipes on the cauldrons. Like, that's why I switched to the modern dynamics pipes, because it didn't seem to be working. But it didn't render crash me. So I think part of the reason why it's an unfixed bug is because I think it might be intermittent. I mean, I'm no doctor, but God, an intermittent render error would be such a pain in the ass. Yeah, intermittent issues are the worst. Speak from first-hand experience, considering my my bathroom ceiling being an intermittent issue. You know, sometimes it's a hole, sometimes it isn't. Can you show me the problem? No, sadly I can't. Have you got 90 minutes for us to roll dice for, you know, however long it takes for it to show up? So I did mechanism ore tripling. Oh yeah, actually that's something I want to swing by you. Hope you have your math brain ready. You might not, but I hope you do. So taking one raw ore, the system turns that into, hold on. The system going from the purification chamber turns that into 2 clumps. Those 2 clumps then turn into 4 dust, which then enrichment down to 3 usable dust, which means that effectively it turns 1 raw ore into 3 bars. It's effectively ore tripling. Does that math? Better results, of course, with ore blocks. Yes, with ore blocks, you get 3 of those clumps, which each turn into 2, so you wind up with 6 dust. So for every 2 ore blocks, you get 9 bars, which I tested physically by, you know, throwing 2 ore blocks at the system earlier, which is where that 9 iron came from before the raw stuff gets processed. Just understand you get 2 raw into 3 ingots. 2 raw into 3 ingots. If you just enrich, wait. If you just enrich down, you get it's 4 raw into 3 ingots. If I remember correctly. Or no. It's 3 raw into 4 ingots. It's 3 raw into 4 ingots. Which would be basically 1 1/3. Like so yeah. Since the raw ore changed, most things stop being just doubling from raw. Because everybody was like, hey, let's introduce weird math into this shit to confuse people further. I feel like I'm listening to the Tom Lehrer's new math. Doesn't make fortune less silly there. I mean, look. The end goal of all these mods is to make fuck nuts busted shit to begin with, so, you know. Considering some of the shit you can get up to with Mechanism on its own. Hey, thanks for the assist. It's a lot of creepers. I'm going to show you proper ore generation cycle with modern industrialization. I mean, let's go one further and go Greg Tech. We want to really make our brains melt. Oh god, zombie child. Devil child. Hate those damn things. Where's my book? There's my book. Ah! Mostly not painful, especially with the pack settings for some micro crafting. Wah! Child zombie is the bane of my existence. Kidding me? punch that zombie in the face with magic. Figured you were behind me. There's a really good ore generation multi-block that runs on drills. Mechanism has that auto miner as well, doesn't it? Because I'm actually considering looking into that at some point. I was thinking about trying to get further in Mechanism than I did on the previous iteration. Ow. Buddy. Joggle the skeleton. Still 50. Mechanism is the targeted auto miner. Cool. And this is still going. Got into the iron. Of course, it's also chugging on energy. Which, that's a thing I can fix. To be fair. Don't care about the ash. Figure something to do with some of this extra junk too. Oh yeah, I never picked these up. Logistics. Put these away. Oh. Hey Matt, I found a thing. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna keep that for a rainy day. I have a lot of junk. I have a lot of junk up in this trunk. Strangely enough, I haven't had a need of leather yet. Don't need that or those anymore. I can clear out my favorites list. What do you got for tips and tricks? Drawers. Okay. Bounty board. Kick the crap out of a bunch of skeletons. Advanced pipe upgrade. That's a weird thing to get for killing skeletons, but okay, go off, King. Oh, a honeycomb that I'm not going to use for much. But that's a me problem. Oh, it's a fox spawn egg. I had to save that for a rainy day. Sure, stay there, I guess. You know, I made that frame to the nether and actually didn't turn it on. Wait a minute. No, I don't have what I need for that. I mean, obviously the spell component is going to require the item that I'm going to make anyway, but... yeah. I'm trying to think of it. Do I have any flint? I don't think I do. Crush glyph. You can enrich gravel into flint. And gunpowder into flint for that matter, but I'm not going to do that. You just go find some flint, dig it up, and pray. A little itty bitty kitchen. My kitchen. Ah. Potato soup. This food is not nourishing enough to improve your health. That's annoying. Seed soup. Vegetable medley isn't enough. I haven't had apple juice yet? Well, remedy that problem. I haven't done dragon fruit juice yet either. That seems not right. So wait, no, I know for a fact that's not right. Did it oh. I think the yeah, I think the system resets your progress on this when you die, which is unfortunate. Now to find some gravel. I mean, that's some gravel. That's some as well. Ah, flint. That didn't take long. Here, hold this. And then... I've honestly found some pretty damn good artifacts and trinkets. Give me that back. Thank you. The Eternal Lighter. I wonder if this will actually work as intended. Ah, it does. That's nifty. Well, with that, I've officially made a portal to hell. Well, the portal is there, regardless of if we change our ways, but if we don't, they're probably going to throw us in there head first. Joke's on them, I'm into that shit. Ooh. There's a madness to my method. I heard that. I suppose I could fight for some more experience. Or... cow. Still need to get a cow in a jar. Requires me to have a jar. Requires me to have sand. Oh. Didn't even realize that an Australian's joined the server. Behold, Datas! No idea why that donkey is here. It just is. What's my next little side project? Actually, it was a thing. What was the thing? The thing was gathering a bunch of bric-a-brac. That's what it was. I mean, that's enough storage space, definitely. I've been gathering a fair bit of source from the garden. I spy a neighbor. Flint and steel, gunpowder, torch. I've got gunpowder. And a torch. Bucket of water, kelp, and a snow block. Wait, I already have the bucket of water. Kelp and the snow block. There's snow. What's that? What is that? I don't know what that is. There's Cupcake's Mondo Bridge. There's visible from orbit, NBD. My Wacky Wobble Bridge. I can go to Friend Town to get some snow. Yeah, let's go that way first. I need a shovel before I do that, though. Shovel? Shovel. Even on the map. The unfortunate downside to this Mary Poppinsing my way across the place is that I don't have a back propeller. So I can't really do it at speed, but I can certainly do it at altitude. Ta-da! I think there's a hang glider. Glider wing, collapsible glider. This is admittedly pretty ridiculous. There is a heat spell. This is true. Cashews! Look at my wobble bridge. An ugly ass eyesore. But it does bridge the two continents together. Or the continent and the island, rather. So now we need kelp. It is a jank bridge. Well, I'm glad you like it. I'm not sure if it likes itself, but as long as other people like it, that's what matters. Pretty sure if that bridge could speak, it would say, "Kill me." Oh, look, kelp. It's a soft landing in my infinite pond. So we have you, and we have you. An iron ingot, dirt, and a seed. Here, hold these snowballs for me. And while I'm at it, cashews. Ruh-roh. Plant you there. Right. Dirt. Ingot. Seed. Feather, arrow, Wildenwing. I have arrow and... Patricia the Dragonborn is... wait, what? Where? There. There, Wolf. I have arrow. Don't know if I have the wing or the feather. Pretty sure I don't have the feather, which... Dumbest thing to be locked behind, but, you know. Wilton Spike. Do I have a Wilden Wing? Oh, hey, I have more dripstone spikes. Did I find Wilden Wings? Oh yeah, since I died, one of my backpacks is on my back. It's where it belongs, mind you, but it's not where I want it. I need to clean up my inventory. Burn, heretic. So now I wonder, do I have Wilden Wings? Well, not in here. I have an arrow. Fermented spider eye. Get the milk. Arg. It is weird and dumb how frequently mushrooms are a choke point for me in Minecraft. Dagnabbit. Golden Spike, a book, and a Starbuncle charm. Clock, redstone, and a stone button. Clock. Buton. Forgot the redstone. Dagnabbit. Spike and book. I have Wilden Spikes and I have books. I know both of those things to be true. I don't have the Starbuncle charm yet, though. I've yet to run into a Starbuncle. Wait. Spike. Right then. It's thinking time. It's probably why you smell smoke. Give me that back. Sensitive. Causes forms to target blocks they normally cannot target. Projectile in orbit will target grass, and touch will target fluids and air. Oh god. A touch air effect. Oh. I've yet to find poppies. I mean, they call these poppies, but they're not the poppies I need. Okay. So I'm probably not getting evaporate for a while. I technically already have break. Shears and iron sword. Shears and an iron sword. And then the essence. Manipulation essence. The glyph of cut. Which helps me get more of these glyphs to begin with. Interact. Honestly. Manipulation essence again. Lever. Pressure plate and button. That tracks. Make a lever. Any type of pressure plate and any type of button, methinks. So you've at least got these three. That's the way. That there. We'll make another essence. Oh, what other fresh hell can I get to do? So, manipulation essence is for interact, the pickaxe for break. Oops. What happened? That we would have interact and break. And of course, I already know both of them. I was giving them gratis. So there's a couple of reasons why I want to do this and get all these glyphs. Part of it is, I mean, that way I have all the spell parts. Another is, for each one of those unlocked, you get more max MP and some mana regen. So, yeah, the more you know, the better of a mage you are. I kind of like that in the system. I wonder how that port ore system is doing right now. Still going. Almost done. That poor wind generator. Off we drift. Huh. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right, come on. I'll stop that. Oh, shit. Well, damn it. Herein lies an issue. There you are. My reaction time went kind of shitty there. You know, I have this toy and I don't use it very frequently. It's funny as hell, but... I don't think I'm going this way. Why? Because I can. And there's stuff over here I haven't witnessed with my own two eyes, like 2 cave entrances? Hello? Come to think of it, does Twilight Forest exist in this, or is that not yet up to ATM 10 standards? Popper. Many puppers. Multi-puppers. That's a big tower. village. This place? No. This is it. Damn. It was a Hail Mary to begin with, but hmm. Hmm. Right by the Mondo Bridge, too. I've definitely been busy finishing it. Lava. Hmm. Hmm. Very least, now I can get back up there. Hey, to make a fermented spider, I need that mushroom, but I don't have a way of finding one. A mineral sapling. I think though. Tree farming. Hop back home for a safe spot, and I'm going to take a moment and take a bit of a break. I'll be back in a moment, folks. Oh my word. Hi, Mr. Raid. I am so sorry about that, folks. Kagan! Thank you for sharing the community with me. You were playing Vintage Story. Might I guess that was with, That might have been with, Goob. Because I know Goob was asking about having a group to play with. I feel like if I was a bit more versed in, like, the extraness that Vintage Story brings with itself, I might actually be interested in playing it. Either case, though. Hello, everybody. I am back from my break. I apologize for the long absence, but I needed to check in on something right quick. Thank you once again, Kagan, for sharing your community with me. I am Kilalahi. I am a streamer who tends to play action adventure, online games, more often cooperative over competitive, although, you know, sometimes I also play things like this for the vibe. Minecraft. It's a server that a friend of mine holds and maintains for private use only. So we're here with ATM 10 now, working on a different set of mods because I don't have all the stuff that I used to have. Which also means that I just kind of, you know, have other projects to work on instead. It also means because I did the ATM 9 stuff, I actually kind of just remembered how to do a large chunk of it. And out here in my experiment field, still need to build buildings for some of these things. I have a an ore processing rig going. It's still running through this stuff. Holy crap. Good lord. Ah, that's part of the reason why. That electrolytic separator is a hungry beast. I want to consider speed and energy. Yeah, oh, yes. Part of that was, you know, making materials to make them. Speed, energy, muffle. Chemical? It might be chemical. I was also considering looking into things like these factories. I'm not really sure what the difference is. Ah. That answers that question. Basically, compact versions of multiprocessing. It's so like types of machines would be a longitudinal upgrade. The factories are a latitudinal upgrade. If my brain is braining on it right. Upgrades. You can take muffle, chemical, energy, and speed. Interesting. Oh, because the purification chamber takes oxygen. Right. The electrolytic can do muffle, energy, and speed. You can also do muffle energy and speed. Muffle energy speed. Muffle energy speed. Energy speed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, Erdenshire, welcome on in. I just completely lost count of all those machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. I have 7 machines right now. 7 machines. So let's do some napkin math. We have 7 machines. All of them can take... Oh no. Sorry to hear about that, but hey, hello. I'm here. And you are too. All of these machines can take energy, muffle, and speed upgrades. One of them can take chemical upgrades. Thanks again for sharing your community with me, Kagan. I appreciate it. Were you doing Vintage Story with Goob by chance? Yeah, Twitch has been doing weird stuff, and it doesn't help that my internet for some reason has been intermittently shoddy. Fana and a few others. Yeah, honestly, I know that pain because my schedule doesn't sync well with much of anybody anywhere. It feels like one of the only times my schedule coincides with other folks is when I specifically plan it for Multi-World Madness, which, by the way, is this Saturday. Oh god. There we go. Maximum 8, maximum 8. Muffling 1. I think they changed that actually. And maximum 8. So muffle 1, energy 8, speed 8, and chemical 8. Yeah, Archipelago and I do I do long streams basically when I can sync with others. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to be able to coincide schedules on some stuff, especially like because Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out soon. I don't want to do that alone. I want to do that with people. Like, I want to collaborate with folks on Monster Hunter. I want to jump in and kick the crap out of monsters together. It's fun doing it alone, don't get me wrong, but it's funner with friends. And like, I'd be willing to bet that for a while, Kurgan and Magi would be able to jump in and we could pal around and bounce off of monsters and walls repeatedly. But, you know, it'd be great to be able to open up the doors for other folks to join in too. The more the merrier when it comes to killing the crap out of monsters. Hydrate can do that. Thank you, Neala, for the hydrate. Honestly, probably for the best. So like a portion of it is just kind of thinking about when, I mean, Monster Hunter tends to do pretty well on Sunday for me at the very least, but I mean, I could probably consider other days to play it. Especially if it means that I can collaborate with other folks more frequently. So Monday tends to be my dramatic recreation voice game day, because a few of my friends that will voice games with me have that day available and open to do stuff, which is cool. My next dramatic voicing project is Suikoden 2, by the way, which, oh god, I cannot do that game alone. The voices will kill me. Also, I really want to see my friend Ross's impression of Luca Blight. I feel like he's going to do a really good job with that. You have some plan to pick up Monster Hunter once it's out? Yeah. Gonna have to reprise our hunters and bounce off monsters together, Matt. Yeah, I literally got the drive space added to my computer the other day for it, specifically for it. I got a solid state drive put in my M.2 for yeah. He's gonna put his whole ass into that one. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Regardless if I have a study group for it. Yeah, I mean, I would love to be a part of a study group for it with you. If the stars align and we can do it, it'd be great. Like one way or another, if it could happen, I would absolutely be willing to be a fellow hunter. And I mean, maybe even if it's not the steady group and we just on occasion bump into each other and bounce off monsters together, I am all for it. Like I said, having like a wider group of hunters in general is just fun for that sort of stuff. It also kind of feeds into the meta narrative of my stream channel being like a multiverse where, you know, I step through a portal and here I am to help other folks out, which is also part of my like internal headcanon for Multiworld Madness, is that, you know, the multiverse opens up and all of us streamers are connected by that sort of multiverse thread to save the world one game at a time. I have headcanons for stuff. Sasumi. Should we build my MHW randomizer for it? Ooh. Remove the random monster pool and just keep it a weapon type and armor setup. MHW. I mean, as long as I could just completely exclude Kushala Daora, I suppose I could do that. Because I still hold that fucking monster cheats in World so egregiously that its hunt is nigh unplayable for anybody in a multiplayer fashion, because its HP just gets to be too high. And then, you know, because it's cheating with its wind aura, you just can't kill it in time. Like, you either have to solo it or just never fight it. Basically every weapon but light bowgun at this point. Nah, nice. I'm about to do something. I mean, yes, I am about to do something stupid, but I'm gonna have fun trying it. Osmium dust. I need hell. I need a pulverizer for that, do I not? Suppose I could do the crusher for that, couldn't I? Yeah, I could mechanism crusher it. And I'm gonna need an absolute scat of infused alloy, aren't I? Muffling upgrade requires wool. That's a pretty straightforward one. Oh god. Wait. I don't need that many. I just need this. That's iron dust. Okay. So 2. In order to make those, I need... Oh, that's a lot of copper. I shouldn't. I shouldn't because, good lord, I don't need to ore double copper. The upgrades aren't that bad. I'm just thinking about the scale and realizing how many of things I would make if I was going to max out the upgrades on all those machines. And I was like, okay. Osmium dust, we need gold dust. We need a brick. You know, osmium, we need gold per machine, which is 6 ore per raw. So the infused alloys. Infused alloys are copper with redstone. I can enrich the bejesus out of that and be fine. It's likely not going to be an actual problem. It's just doing the mathing. Afraid to let you use math. There's also the wait. That's different. This is not something I'm used to. Ah, that's another wicket to stick in. Right, glass. Hold on. Recipes for sand, because duh. Mechanism crusher, sandstone, or gravel. Mechanism crusher, cobble. That's not bad. Glass easy steel's not all. Like I said, it's not necessarily going to be a thing about resources. It's going to be a thing about math. And just the fact that that's different from what I was used to in the ATM9 setup. You about done? God, no, you're not. Jesus. You're still processing a fuck ton of raw iron. It's not going to be a matter of problem with resources. It's not going to be a problem about resources. It's just a matter of scale. I have way too fucking much osmium. Holy Christ. What happened? Okay. So let's get back to our calculations here. We need 2 infused alloy. This is for the speed upgrade. 2 infused, 2 structure glass, 1. Is it osmium dust? Yeah, osmium dust. So if we're doing 56 because I'm fucking insane, that is 112 infused, 112 structure glass, and 56 osmium dust. You see where I'm going. The muffling upgrade is honestly probably one of my easiest things to do. Bunch of wool and a brick. Like 4 wool and a brick. So that's going to be 7 bricks. And 28 wool. I can do that pretty quickly. The energy upgrade is much the same. The structural glass infused alloy with gold dust. So may as well just copy and paste that with gold instead of osmium. And then the chemical one is iron dust. That much I remember. And that means I'm going to need 8 iron dust. And it's, if I remember correctly, it's the same structure. Yeah. So it's going to be 16 infused and 16 structured glass. So then, it's time to math hammer. 112 plus 112 plus 16 is, oh God, okay. 240 infused, 240 structured glass, and 56 gold dust, 56 osmium dust, 28 wool, 7 bricks, 8 iron dust, and a partridge and a pear. Now, to dig deeper into this, I have that right. Infused structural glass, gold dust, wool brick, osmium iron. Yeah, that's everything I need. That's the first tier of my shopping list. Oh boy. Structure glass takes 4 steel and 1 glass. 240 times 4 is 960 steel. NBD. Wait, I'm not entirely correct on that. Hold on. That recipe makes 4. Which, thank Christ for that. So I actually may only need 240 steel. I may be wrong about that, but I'm trying to think. And then 240 to 4 would be 60 glass. The infused is going to take copper and then 10 millibuckets of redstone in an infuser. Enriched redstone is 80 millibuckets a pop. $240 copper, 2400 MB redstone, 80 MB per enriched. So 2400 div 80 is 30. Really? Is that right? That is right. flibbity gibbet. So that means I'd need 30 enriched redstone. That's pretty quick to get. The dust is whatever. Structure glass, I'm not sure about my scale on the structure glass. I might be wrong on that, but I'm not sure. I'm severely doubting my math skills, considering the fact that I graduated from college with a minor in mathematics. Also, I need a fuck ton of copper. I mean, for giggles, I could run some copper through the duplicator. Why not? What's the worst that happens? I get too much copper? Oh no, whatever will I do? Here, have this. A gift for you. An offering. Christ all Friday. This is going to be hilarious. Or terrifying. Or both, really. Honestly, a large portion of the hang up on that is going to be just sheer power requirement. It's going to take a bit of doing to reach full mass on that. Also, hold on. At mechanism reactor. What was the thing called? I hear you. I don't see you, but I hear you. You're behind the door. You are. Hi, buddy. No solicitors. Ow. Oi. If you're gonna ride my ass, at least you do is pull my hair. Don't want your Satan spawn either. Okay. Oh yeah. I have a whole host of these things to go through. Apple juice. Here, have this. You too. Apparently not. I've run out of space for... I've run out of space for dead stuff. Joy. Enrichment is presently being used. Right. Wait, no. I have a second enrichment. Yeah. Here, enrich this. There, I have that for a rainy day. Start getting that ready for the advanced alloys. Lord Almighty. And I just thought about it and realized something kind of funny about this from an outside perspective. With the double jumping in the umbrella, I look like a blooper. Okay. My brain was braining at something and now I've completely lost it. What the fuck was it? Right. Wool. I need 28 of it. And 7 bricks. Hell with it. I'll make 8 and use a full charcoal. That's going to be 16. I need 28. Well, not the end of the world to have extra wool. And after muffling the hell out of those machines, I don't have to worry about standing next to them and being deaf. Right, what other things can I think about while I'm working on this? Right, I was looking for a particular reactor. Is the bio... Well, actually, can I just do bio? There you go. Biogenerator, that's what it was called. It wasn't a reactor, it was biogenerator. Which... It's another 2 infused alloy. I might actually just have that clunking around, alongside a basic control circuit, some redstones, iron, and biofuel. Biofuel is makeable via the Crushinator. I know I have a control circuit. I do have some alloys. Iron, redstone. And then I have to crusher some biological stuff. You know, like things I grow in a garden or around a water puddle. Imagine a world in which I garden cloche one of these and turn it into a biofuel garden cloche. Am I evil? Maybe. Minecraft EPA would like to have words with me. Unfortunately, they had to get past the pile of dead EPA agents. Minecraft EPA agents, I should clarify. Chainmail boots. Don't need those. Bugger. Here comes the one downside. Having extra materials. Take a moment, think about this. Consider my options. Make a quick decision and run along. Upgrade. Muffle. Upgrade. Muffle. Upgrade. Muffle. Upgrade. Muffle. Upgrade. Muffle. Upgrade. Muffle. And last but not least, upgrade. Muffle. Ta-da! I did it. Get you ready for the absolute cavalcade of fuckery. It's going to be making all of that extra stuff. Would you kindly? Would you kindly crusher me some biofuel? Ah, the sweet dulcet tones of silence. Oh boy. If I really wanted to, I could just pull things out of production. Let the energy recharge and have back at it. You are a thirsty bastard. That's also what the bioreactor is going to be for. You know. Everything I need. Ta-da! Have that, thank you. Have that, thank you. That too. Biofuel. And now for something completely different. I'm gonna plonk you on this side, I think. Ah, shice. Ah, screw. Well, why the heck would you do this? This is just gonna get comedic. There we go. And biofuel. Ah, right. I'd have to make a muffle upgrade for you too. And that's the one you can take. Well, odds bodikins, wouldn't you know it? I have exactly what I need for that right here. Upgrade. Muffle. It's still not enough to keep up with the electrolytic separator, mind you, but hey. Dear Christ. Steel. I mean, I have the alloy kiln. There are more efficient ways to make steel. Alloy smelting, which is basically, well, actually, it's less useful than the kiln because the kiln gets you 2. Iron plus nickel makes 5. That doesn't make sense. A blast furnace generates slag. There's a direct conversion of iron to steel. Unpacker, that's not going to be really beneficial to me. Is there anything that generates more steel dust per Or is the kiln just kind of my best bet? I think the kiln is just kind of my best bet, isn't it? And it means I only need 130 gold or 130 iron. 60, 61, 20 with 10 left over. 4, 4, 64, 64, and 2. 64, 64, and Lyle. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, and a mime. Hey, no place is perfect. You're wondering whether or not I've lost my mind yet. The answer is yes. Well, actually, the answer is it's a trick question. You actually have to have a mind to lose it. Little rain never hurt anybody. I don't even have an umbrella. Ella, Ella, A. Ah, right. Fuel. That's a problem with this process. Oh well. I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. As a matter of fact. Do have this. I have that. Oh, hey, we're getting to copper. Nice. Well, you have a lot of clumps. Why do you have so many clumps? You are making 2 at a time. That's a lot of clumps. That's a lot of nuts. This is going to be a lot of menu watching. And at some point utilizing the Crushinator for even more biofuel. What in here can I crusher? Potatoes and carrots. Yeah, potatoes and carrots. Oh, hey, a sprig. Would you kindly? Yes, I know I'm interrupting your worldly plan, but... Ooh. Is that... Wait, that was per potato? That's even better than the sugarcane. Oh dear. This is about to get ridiculous, isn't it? This might be about to get ridiculous. Kind of sad that I can't do input directionality. But I could... Couldn't I logistics a chest into this? I think that would work. Honestly, if I wanted to go through the process, I could also just set up conditional logistics controllers to pull biofuel out of the top into the biogenerator. Get off my gondola. Get thee to a nunnery. Yeah, the clumps are building up. Sir Brooksman, the son of Herobrine. Anybody get the license plate of that 747? Look at you go. We're like in the worst way right now. I mean, the Crusher has energy enough to continue his work. The speed upgrades are going to be where that changes a little bit, mind you. Babysitting machines to a degree. Actually, probably not as bad as I think it would be. Just gonna leave that be for a quick moment and come over this way. $88. Exactly. Hey, Kurgan, welcome on in. And yes, it is in fact Mary Poppins. What's even better, it's not the umbrella that's giving me the double jump, but the umbrella does this. So, give me a second. I can see forever. I've turned into a fucking One Piece character. I can air hike. Also, I used to propel myself like an air gust propeller too. Now all you need is a pen. When you whistle, it hits people. Boy. Earl Nathan, the son of Herobrine. Man, Herobrine's been getting lucky lately, hasn't he? I think I want to think about Herobrine getting lucky. Hope he doesn't have to pay all that child support. Oh, God. Need it for the Sambos. What I need is inventory space. You go there. Eat a garden soup. Oh look, rotten flesh. Who'd have thought? Try to go back to Minecraft. Haven't been able to get into the funk of it. I don't know why. I mean, honestly, at this point, I never play vanilla Minecraft. Always some sort of mod pack. Here, hold this for me. And you... be gone. Never touched Minecraft? I mean... it's always time to start. Ow. And with, there are several, like, programs out there that do the modding for you. So it's not as, brain bendy. So that is something that I personally don't care to contend with. CurseForge is one. There's FTB launcher. There's Vortex might do it. I don't know for certain on that one, but there's a few out there. I use CurseForge myself just because it kind of just works. You don't really have to have much more in the way of brain power to get into it. Your CurseForge Vortex? Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, CurseForge is under Overwolf, I think. Or Thunderstorm. Yeah, CurseForge has a section for Minecraft mods and mod packs. This is ATM 10. Ow, my head. Ow, my head again. Yeah. I got you. This is just funny. And sad in equal measure. Nah, hell. I punch you. Ow. Ow. Ow again. Yeah, let's come a little closer, said the spider to the fly. Ow. Thanks for the assist. Not sure why you got that close to me, but okay. Go off, queen. An umbrella that looks like an Umbrella Corp logo. No wonder you have an undead infestation. I mean, yes. Also Umbrella Shield, yes. So many copper clumps. Ooh, a bundle. This might actually be useful. You have this. And this. And this. And that, because I'm feeling like it. An enchanted scroll of copper sight. Yeah, that's what I need in life. Need to see all the copper around me. Oh god, I've gone blind. It's like casting detect magic and fucking Gandalf's keep. God, my eyeballs. The funny thing is, blocking all those arrows, yeah, it got me level ups. Of course it did. I could upgrade the soft fall and get even more up. The relics can be upgraded, which makes this even more entertaining. Wait a minute, am I dumb? No, I'm not. I need osmium gold and iron. I was dumb earlier. I could have grabbed some of the iron dust out of here and made this easier on myself, but meh. We're starting on that little journey. Copper clumps, copper clumps. We're reaching a point where we're almost done with the oxygen requirement, which means the buffer can refill. This poor bastard. Chemical upgrade, filter upgrade, energy upgrade, speed upgrade. Mechanism. The stone generator upgrade. Eh. So what does that get installed into? A host of machines here. Stabilizer, painting machine, pigment, antiprotonic nucleosynthesizer. formulaic assemblicator, resistive heater, solar neutron activator, fluidic plenisher, tanks for the memories, nutritional liquefier, isotopic centrifuge, pressurized reaction chamber, seismic vibrator, eyebrow waggle, chemical crystallizer, chemical washer, chemical dissolution chamber, precision sawmill, electrolytic separator, chemical injection chamber, matching salt and pepper shakers, chemical infuser, oxidizer, rotary condensator, logistical sorter. That thing can be beastly to use. Electric pump, teleporter, energized smelter, purification chamber, metallurgic infuser, digital miner, crusher, combiner, osmium compressor, enrichment chamber, the ultimate bin. So what's the machine that does the stone generation? That's a question. Fuelwood heater, modification station, or dictionificator, quantum entangloporter. Boy. Laser tractor beam, laser amplifier, laser, personal barrel. Ooh, charge pad. Charge pad might not be a bad idea to make at some point. Radioactive waste barrel. Don't judge me in that tone of voice. I wonder, what is the thing that takes the stone generator upgrade? Probably like the assembler or whatever. Nothing in there had thermal in its concept, so that's what I'm used to. Gas burning generator is something I need to make at some point. I've made the bio generator. How do you make the advanced solar generator? Bunch of regular solars, infused alloys, and iron ingots. Regular solar generator takes several solar panels. Iron, osmium, not that bad to make. Stained glass panes, also not that bad to make. But I don't think that's a very efficient energy source comparatively. I mean, my best bet's gonna be to make a freaking nuclear reactor at some point. Oh boy. So many copper clumps to process. And to think, I've done all of this without going to hell yet. I didn't mean to cast that. But good, I didn't. I'm not kidding about that whole if I cast it, I go blind thing, because copper is fucking everywhere. Suppose I can throw these in there for the it's almost exactly what I need for one of my sets. Other than Still need the glass for the structure glass. And the metal dust. 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Start on the process of making these things. My inventory is crushed. Here, hold these for me. I'll be back for the steel in a bit. Actually, why shouldn't I? After all, I'll be in one location for processing purposes. I hear you. Hi, buddy. You know, well, this is going through its processes. We have. Here, hold these, and that ours nouveau. Threads. Threads everywhere, but not a drop to drink yet. Hmm. Stack of looting. Thread of high step. Thread of spell power. Let me make that. Oh, God help me. Okay, never mind. I have a lot of the stuff for that, but not all of it. I need a feather. And a wing. Damn. Sharp pages. Thread for the spellbinder. Increase melee damage if used as a weapon. Book thread summoning focus, the spellbinder. What's the spellbinder? Hello, Nondiska. You're from Not Enough Glyphs. We described the spell at the scribe's table. There are thread slots in a book. Why? Why are there thread slots in a book? Huh. Take a spell book with leather. I have never made that before. Oh no. Am I missing something? Oh, I'm I'm missing something. That's just further proof. Uh-oh. Well, this could be dumb. Not in there, not in there. Uh-oh. I might have done something stupid. I did do something stupid. Huh. Well, that's upsetting, slightly. Ah, well. I'll have to replace that later. Go back to those threads. Depths, Drake me, high step, spell power. So these are apparently for the spellbinders. Randomly add positive augments to effects of your spells. Dealing damage with spells heals you 20% per level of damage dealt. Cast spells as if a water focus was equipped. Increase the speed of player by 20%. Shaping focus at spellbinder again. Decreases the amount of fall damage. Allows you to glide as if you were wearing an Elytra. Must be a level 3 slot. I suppose that tracks. Users on fire standing in fire will be extinguished. When the user casts a spell, will be granted the immolation potion effect. Fire spells will deal additional damage, last longer. Amethyst Golem, 15% knockback resistance. Increases max mana. Air focus. Damaging effects cause a target to burn for a short period. Burn time is increased by 5 seconds per level. Thread of the Wixie. Restoration of potions. Allows you to jump higher. Fire focus. Thread of the Whirly Sprig. Increases saturation of consumed food. Damaging effects inflict freezing on the target before the spell resolves. Thread of Undying. Nullify death a single times of holding a totem of Undying. Jesus. Cheap damage. Thread of Warding reduces the amount of magic damage taken. And Thread of Repairing allows the wearer to repair any magical armor or enchanter's item by consuming mana over time. Additional levels increase the speed at which the items repair. Perk applies to all relevant items, not only the item with this perk. Huh. I mean, these threads seem cool, but very situational compared to what I want to do. Which is, you know, just sheer make my magic hit harder. This is kind of like the thing that I need for my Ars Nouveau magic right now. Is just generally harder hitting. And the mana and mana regen would be nice too. I'm a little disappointed in the yeah, but you know. That's one set. Holy crap, you're running out of copper clumps. Use you, rude. Oh shit. I accidentally part of my network. You there. Back where you needed. Trying to think about what all books I had. Suppose I could just... Caster Tome. Greater Experience Gem. Wait a minute. Was the requirement for that one Wilton Spike or Wilton Horn? Might have been Wilton Horn. Where is the... Yeah. It's Horn, not Spike. Damn, I thought I was better off. I'm not. Crap. Okay, well. Ow. We're getting there. Electrolytic separator is done messing around. Means my generators are back up to snuff. FE a tick. 720 FE a tick. Oh, you can be muffled. Not that I think you need to be. You're really quiet. This is fine. That is a lot of copper dust. Holy Christ. Speed upgrades. Where osmium dust? 56. Trade you. Lol. Need glass. Oh, geez. Didn't even realize. I mean, at this point, I've already gone overtime. Beginning to see that this is going to be a fun but dangerous proposition, because I'm going to lose track of time really easily on the server. All right, but that having been said, hopefully I'll be safe enough where I'm at, and I am going to bring us back here. Well, before I leave off for the night, once again, I want to let folks know that this Saturday, the 25th, is going to be Multi-World Madness. I know that at least Kagan has said that they are interested in joining in. And I know some others are on the list as well. We'll see what happens the day of the event. Sometimes we get some wild last editions, so we'll see what happens. And as the holiday seasons are kind of leaving us, I'm fairly certain that more folks will be showing up again. And on top of that, I've been trying to send information out to get more folks on the docket. So we'll see what happens as time goes on. But thank you, everybody, for joining me in the adventure for the evening. I certainly hope you've enjoyed your time. And as always, if you have, don't forget to follow along and spread the word. I always hope to grow the community. And I certainly hope that it's been fun to vibe with me for a bit as I hang out on my friend's Minecraft server and make a bunch of mechanical monstrosities. I am on Blue Sky. I save my files to YouTube for safekeeping. I have a Discord server. The links are in the bio to the stream, as well as the socials command over there that nets you everything everywhere all at once. And finally, to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who lurk, I appreciate you. And to those who watch the VODs, I appreciate you. And I certainly hope that I can see you here live someday should the opportunity ever arise. But with that, let's find our raid target for the evening, shall we? And make sure that our list is up to date. It has, in fact, been a wonderfully vibe-filled Sunday. As it stands, looks like a lot of folks are just being chill. Probably has something to do with the weather. Trying to stay cozy and whatnot. Gar's doing games and demos, which is spooky, scary Sunday games. I wonder what Gar's up to. Oh, look. Balls. Otherwise, let's see. Who else is on the list? Honestly, it's a pretty short list at this point. Like I said, I think a lot of folks are taking the night off to be comfy and cozy. I know in my neck of the woods it's below 0, so I've just been trying to stay in my room and stay warm. Because, yeah, the rest of my apartment's having difficulty keeping up. I think Demi is doing their horror movie or their horror video bingo at this point, which that's nice to vibe to. It's ghost hunting videos, you know how it'd be. Though I think at this point we're getting kind of close to the end of their stream. Either way, let's go pay them a visit. Here's a raid message for the evening, folks. Feel free to copy it up and paste it down as we make our way over to Demibun. If you don't have access to my emotes, use the second message. Paste whatever you've got available. It's not about putting my face all over. It's about spreading the love moving forward. But everything in its proper place. The doors are open, the portals are shining in the distance. And I'll say to you all once more, be you denizens, be you hunters, be you visitors, thank you for joining me here again in Daemona Marina. Let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there, and try to be a light in the darkness when you can be.